So Meg Thee Stallion dropped her documentary in her own words on Amazon Prime. And in the documentary, she talks about everything. It's like it showcases the beginning of her career to where we see her today, the death of her mom, the Tory Lanez shooting, her friendship with Kelsey, a bunch of different stuff. I wanted us to start from the beginning. She actually gets more in detail about the moment that she found out her mom was sick. All this was happening when Big Old Freak was getting big. This was 2019.
Big Old Freak, yep.
Yeah, so she was like, things were moving for her, and it was finally paying off, and then this happens. And then after that was the shooting. The shooting happened, and so her mom passed away in March 2019, and then she was shot in July 2020, and she called it in the documentary the worst year of her life. Now, she does get into Tory and that whole time, explains her friendship, how they became friends, they bonded over the fact that they had both lost their mothers, and then she talks about sleeping with Tory Lanez. Let's take a listen to that.
It wouldn't have been a time where anybody would have asked me about somebody, and I would have been like, so, okay, yeah, I did that. I like to what about it? But the way, like, they have villainized me for being this type of person, it started to make me second guess myself. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that. She's always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I like once, maybe twice on a drunk night, but you kept catching me out of my mind. I find myself consumed in the part, and I'm like, wait, this is not what this is about. If my mom was here, I wouldn't be going through this.
The world went crazy when that clip dropped online. Now, people were arguing about this, about, she's admitting that she's lying, and how is she admitting that she's lying, and he's sitting in jail, and, all of that. And Tory's team actually came out with a statement and said that the fact that Megan lied about her sexual relationship with Tory it obviously makes her an unreliable witness. If someone lies in front of millions of people, how can you trust what they say any other time? And he's trying to appeal right now, and they're saying that, they're going to include any false statements that were ever made by Megan. Now, I will point out, people were acting like she didn't get on stand and admit that she had slept with Tory the second day that she was testifying in court, back when the trial was happening.
It's not like she made those statements. If she made those false statements on the stand, that's a different story, but she didn't.
Yeah, but people were making it seem like this was a revelation that would like bring Tory home. It won't. It didn't help him when they were in court. So also too, I will say that in the documentary when she talks about Kelsey, because people were also surprised that Kelsey was in the documentary, because Kelsey, who used to be her best friend and assistant, and her no longer speaks since all of the shooting stuff. I know I said this before, but I was sitting there thinking, like, she really don't have nobody. Like, her mom is not here, her dad is not here, she's not friends with Kelsey anymore. It's like, dang.
So to go back up to the Tory thing real quick, I don't understand why people don't believe two things can be true. Like her having sex with Tory doesn't have anything to do with the shooting incident. Like, I see everybody saying Meg lied, so they're trying to say if she lied about that and she lied about the shooting. I don't believe those two things have anything to do with each other.
I think it's because it's the lying about sleeping with Tory. There was she was not consistent in a lot of her statements about what happened. There was a lot of inconsistencies there. So people are basically saying, like, if you talk about that in court, you're not a consistent witness. It's hard to pin somebody for something like shooting.
But in court, she told the truth about sleeping with Tory.
She did, but at the same time, there was even the detective said that a lot of things that she was saying in court were not consistent with what she told police prior to that. So you know what I mean? Like, they're just saying, like, yo, how you believe her?
Inconsistency. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I didn't really care. I was more concerned about her calling Gayle King a bitch over and over. Like, Meg, respect your elders.
No, as a girl, I mean, it was a little hard to hear.
No, ain't no as a girl.
As a girl,
respect
she
your
just
elders.
being like...
No, that is your elder.
Like, okay.
No, it's different. If
I wouldn't say
if
that.
y'all the same age,
I wouldn't say that.
I understand.
Not
That's
about
your
Gayle King.
elder.